I'm back. Mm-hmm. Happy Sunday. I'm sick, so if I don't sound great, sorry. I don't feel great, so yeah, we're gonna play some Minecraft, and I already made a world. It's streaming, of course. It's completely it's literally just normal. Alrighty. So, yeah. I also have the chest on. So I usually have it on whenever I play. Okay. So I've been playing on this world. I started it up, did a 360, looked around at my surroundings, and then turned it off. Because I'm planning, I was planning on streaming it. I haven't streamed in a while. No, I don't think I have, at least. This isn't. I'm not gonna sound great during the stream. I will be honest and blunt about it. I will sound like shite. Okay, there's water in there. I hear lava too. We're gonna live on that. That is my official plan. I just need to collect some wood and some saplings so I can build. I absolutely love the music in Minecraft. Ooh. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of this one, but, I love the music anyway. I actually didn't plan on getting Minecraft on my PS4 got an assignment from my teacher, which was build something in Minecraft that's Egyptian themed, and I did it. I actually have the world. I could probably show it off. I'm probably not going to because I don't want to, but yeah, all I had to do was build I built a pyramid. It was like a 30 by 30, I think. It was a big pyramid, and it took me a bit. Some obelisk. That's an Enderman. What are you doing, friend? Ow. That does not seem very human. No. Doesn't seem very natural. That scared the shit out of me. Fuck you. Oh, is he gone? Fucking hell. Fuck. Go away. Stop. Please. You're scaring me. Fuck off. Where are you? Go away. Leave. Go. Oh, is he gone? Okay. I forgot that's the noise they made. Go the fuck away. I don't want you here. Ooh, sheep. I'm gonna kill some. Seriously, dude? Okay, cool. I think he's gone now. If not, I will attack him. Nah, I bet he's just gonna teleport right next to me, like, bet. I hate being sick, and I sound terrible when I'm sick. I remember when there was a glitch that if you ran too far away from the host in a multiplayer lobby, which I'm not in, part of the world, like a chunk wouldn't load, and you could see straight down to where diamonds were. And so if somebody had really terrible internet, you'd join their lobby, and then you just find where all the diamonds are, take them, and leave. They couldn't have them. I'll kill them. I mean, it's food. It's not very good food, but it's food. Do I have 6? I have 7, actually. Nice. I'm not gonna live up there. I wish more big YouTubers like, well, the fuck is that? Oh, it's a ship. I was like, what? I wish bigger YouTubers like Jacksepticeye or PewDiePie would play this again. Not for the reason of, you know, honestly, just for the nostalgia, because they played it like once, maybe twice, in the time that I've watched them, I think. Oh wow, a diamond. That's nice. Okay, nyum. Nyum. Anything else? Yep. Oh, treasure map, nice. No. Alrighty. Are there any drowned around here? I love how good the water looks now, because like back when I started playing Minecraft, all the water was like one color, just the same shade of blue. It was like this, but like blocky water, believe it or not. I mean, I'm pretty sure half of anybody who would watch this would think, well, yeah, obviously it was the start of Minecraft, and there's no depth to water. I mean, maybe if you're lucky, like. Most of the water was like this with the same color. When you got into it, it wasn't very good looking. But now they have drowned. And now there's like reeds and stuff. And there's, you know, underwater kelp. Which wasn't around when I first started playing. So it's a very cool thing that they've added it. And, you know, it was a new thing for me because when I first started playing, I walked into the water. Like, wow, the water looks great. And then I got destroyed by a drowned, and it startled me. I didn't like it. Startled is a very light word. I'll be honest, it terrified me. Alrighty. I'm gonna make a bucket just so I can collect that lava. That's not there. Oh, okay. I hate being sick. I'll be honest. I hate it. It's my least favorite thing to be is sick. Anything else? It's not as bad as being sick in my opinion. Nope. Okay, the game does not want me to grab lava. Cool. I remember the first time I ever saw Minecraft was my sister bought it, or got it for free I think, and she had just a ton of mods on it. I remember loving just watching her run around, and she had the one mod that allowed you to see everything that you had in your inventory and everything that was in the game. Well, the one that has everything in your inventory, that's just called inventory, but like everything in the game on the side, the taskbar, yeah. That was one of the first things I remember from this game. And then I also watched her just like grab a piece of the ender portal and slam it on the ground and jump into it. I remember just watching that and, you know, questioning, but isn't that only for creative? But yeah, I remember watching it and I remember loving it. And then I was playing on my PS3 and I went to the store. This happened 7 years ago. I'm guessing, maybe less, probably less. And I remember checking the store and seeing that Minecraft was for sale. And I remember flipping shit and being like, "Oh wow, I thought that was only on computers." And then my sister started to play, and actually she installed the demo. And then proceeded to let me try the game, which is pretty sick. Okay, that's up. Oh, I don't strip that, no thanks. Okay. Come on. And, so, I, you know, loved Minecraft ever since then, and never really wanted to, well, I mean, you see, well, I was planning on showing you guys my, like, inventory of games, but I really can't, because I'm not allowed to, due to PlayStation's protocols. But, I got to, wait, is there just a tap of the button that does it? Oh, that's kinda gay, but alright then. But, I started to play, and, you know, not much really happened, just, you know, just a kid who loved Minecraft, as most did at my age. And I became one of the fanboys, one of the people who just, you know, always talk about how good Minecraft is, and, like, be pretty much a Bible thumper. If you didn't love Minecraft, I wouldn't like you. That's how I was for most of my younger life. You know, I loved it. I loved Minecraft, and I still do. I probably always will. It's creative. It's just your ability to be creative in it is just crazy. You're never able to not, you know, do anything. Sure, you might not be able to build a 3D object unless you do it in creative, and you can make it big enough that when you're at such a distance that it just looks round. Or, you know, you don't have mods, or, you know, but there's most anything that you can do in this game. This game was just, you know, this game is and always will be one of my favorites, just for the fact of, you know, there's not much that can really change in it. There might be new objects and there might be such, but, you know, nothing will really change. As, you know, I said, there might be, well, might add something that I don't like, or they might add something that somebody loves, or, but there's always gonna be the thing of, you know, I don't know where I'm going with this. Zeldaborn. I mostly just want to bring up the fact that I love this game, and I always will. It's a part of my childhood, and it's a part of me, mostly, and, I don't think I'll ever really stop playing this game. Norse mythology? What? Oh, who is... Somebody is unlocked. It's Balder. Is there anybody else? No. Oh, it's Lagertha. Lagertha. Yep. There, that's why I usually play the Castaway. You know, a lot of people hate Minecraft. Which, I mean, that is okay with me. You can hate a game all you want. Just like I don't like Fortnite. A lot of people love Fortnite, and a lot of people would love that to be the game of the year in many ways. But I'm just one of the people who could really care less. Could probably make a bed. Probably gonna make a bed. There's a lava cavern down that way. You know, oh, okay, that's pretty cool. You know, I don't really care what happens to this game anymore, you know. I'm not as defensive as I was, because like when I first started playing and I heard that Notch was, you know, selling it, I was like heartbroken. Like, person who made my favorite game, which it was at the time, is just gonna sell it. You know, I always thought, you know, you better sell it for millions of dollars, but now I'm thinking, why give up such a beautiful masterpiece? The money isn't what it's probably just for the fact of he wants somebody else to continue his legacy, the thing that, you know, put him on the board. He wants somebody to continue it. He doesn't want it to die with him. I don't know how old Notch is, that's just my assumption. That, or he just thought, you know, screw it. You know, this is my type of business anyway. You never know. But I remember how much I hated it. Is that a witch? It is. And like how I eventually thought, you know, why would he give it away? And then it came to mind, which was, how much did he sell it for? But it would have been for millions of dollars, which I don't know how much he gave it up for, and I kind of wish I knew. But if I made a game like this and it got so many positive reviews, I don't think I'd sell it even for the world's, for anything. This game would belong to me, and I might pass it down to my son, tell him to keep it close, keep it with the family. That this is the family's game, that it should never be passed on. You know. But his decision is his own, and I will not hate him for that. Hey, sugarcane. Something else I really love is when they took over the game. I forgot who took it over. When they took over the game, they weren't just like, oh, well, this is our game now, let's completely change it. No, what they did is they added new things. They added some things that, you know, they thought were needed, and they had some things that needed to be added. Like more detail, because like when Minecraft was first out, like, I hate basic. It is literally cancer. This game when it came out was you know, it probably didn't look good. I'm pretty sure the core elements were sand, dirt, leaves, like the basics, like the super basics. I'm pretty sure the only animals were cows, chickens, and sheep. And those like the non-harmful. This game was not very complex when it first came out, but it still very much so was. But if you compare it then to now, like now, leaves are colored different. Like, water has so much detail now. Like, when you first started playing, water went to like a certain depth. It never looked like this. It never looked like, you know, an actual forest underwater. It didn't look like Subnautica. You know, it just looked like Minecraft's water. And, you know, it's weird. playing a game like this, and then, you know, just so much being different. Because when I first started playing, you know, this game was super simplistic. And I remember every time the game came out with an update, I'd always go straight to the demo. Because the demo would always change. And then one of the demos, I logged on, and actually know something. The, inside, well, my friend told me about it, but, inside of the, sign was a, another portal. Because it's way above the world, and, if you went inside of it, it was just another portal. Then there was a time when I was moving. I moved from, you know, from Colorado to Wyoming. Which, it was a big move, and it sucked. Like, it genuinely did. I lost friends, you know, well, I guess family. There's a pet. But, we lost a lot of things in that trip. We lost a lot of money, we lost a lot of courage, we lost a lot of everything. And, we moved here, to where I am now, in Wyoming, which I'm not going to say the town, because I don't trust nobody. Except for my friends and family. Oh, what the fuck was that? Oh, a rabbit died. Okay, then. Jesus Christ, don't do that, please. But, and then we started to live here, and, you know, I hadn't really played on my PlayStation, because I had to put it into storage. Did I? I think I did. And, I remember, eventually, my uncle, had to go through Colorado to, you know, do something in a town nearby. And so we asked when he stopped by to grab some things. I asked him to grab my PlayStation, and he came back with my PlayStation and my TV, my old TV, because I have a new one now. And, he came back, and I started to play games, and I found Goat Simulator again, which I hadn't played in a good while, which I also have, so I'll probably stream that. But I'm not going to do it while I'm sick. This is a game that I can play while I'm sick, because, you know, simplistic, and I'm not going to be running around laughing at my character getting his head broken in a ladder. I'm going to be sitting here, walking around, thinking about, where do I live? Where do I do this? I'm mostly looking for a village. Because if I can find a village, that means free crops, and, free trade. I can, you know, live easier. And I'd like to build my house there. But, you know, I love this game, and I probably always will. Why is it when I'm sick, the only thing that happens is my voice comes super nasally, and my nose is always full of snot? That's it. And on very rare cases, I puke. That's it. You know, if I had the choice of, oh hey, I can breathe out of my left nostril. If I had the choice of, you know, well, I don't know where I was going with that, actually, never mind. If I had a choice over something, I would something. You know, there's a lot of controversy on this game, and there's a lot of hate, and there's a lot of love, and there's just a lot of everything for this game. This game is just beautiful in its own right. Sure, it gets, you know, of course there's the fan-made songs, but what game doesn't have fan-made songs? Like, seriously. And, you know, even Apex Legends, wait, really? Is it? These are incorrect. Sunflowers point towards the sun, not away. Oh, there's my breathing. You know, and as you know, I hadn't really played this game since I lived in Colorado. When I refound it, I was playing the same version as before, like 1.3. Like, the game was still super new. pretty sure one of the newest things they added was, oh, actually, I could eat melons. I think I have melon, yeah, melon seeds. One of the newest things they added was, what did they add? They added something. Horses. Yeah, horses are like brand new when I stopped playing. I joined back and I looked in the inventory and there's all these new enemies and there's all this new stuff and it was so weird when I got PS4 edition. This PS3, you know, they stopped updating it, I think. And it was very intimidating because I came back and there's all this new stuff and I didn't know what any of it was. All I knew is Minecraft is different. What in the world? Is that more melon? Is that more melon? That is more melon. I'll eat more melon. That's nice. You know, if there's anything I could change about Minecraft, it would have to be the fact that well, nothing really. I love Minecraft and it's perfect the way it is in my eyes. Y'all sound weird as heck. You know, ugh. I'm also exceptionally tired, as well as being sick. So my body is just like on power down mode. Another reason why I want to play this game, it's really calming, and it's not the kind of game that you just sit there and always worry. You know, you get food, get a house built, and then you just worry about mining. And, yeah. Something else I remember was, no, the new thing that they added were the, Guardians. The little shits that if you go into water, like if you went to their temple, they'd start sapping your life away. They're like weird blobs with pixels sticking out of them. When they're on water, like the pixels would go crazy. Those were the new things. Yeah. Not much else. Played this game when it was first out, and I played it, and I played it, and I always did. Please die. No. I want that trident. I should probably not do this, but I'm going to. Yeah, I'm not gonna challenge drowned. Just for the fact of if I die, everything I have on me is gone. All I'm looking for is somewhere where I can just plop down and stay a while. I might live out in this little plateau. There's already a lot of good flat land here, hey. Alright, here's where I'm living. You see, you know, something I remember was when I played with my friends. Actually, I'm gonna look around a little bit more, but this is definitely a place I'm gonna keep in mind. When I used to play with my friends, what we do is I had a mic, really crappy Turtle Beach. It was like the V65. Also, if that seems like a super high-tech model, think about the ones back in like 2010, 9. Hold on. I lived here for 3 years, and I lived there for 2. So I'm gonna go with 4 years ago. So 2014, 2013. Maybe I'd say from 2010 to 2014. No way. We moved here when I was 10. 13. Well, I don't know. It was a while ago. And, yeah, I got a mic because my friends all had mics and I wanted a mic. So I begged my parents until I got a mic, and, I got a mic. And then my sister broke it. Oh. Ooh, we gotta keep that in mind, too. See, living there would be a pretty good place. Now, the question is, if there's a village nearby, this is, like, the optimal place. Because that place can sustain you with, you know, good loot. But yeah, and then started to play, and I now like my mic comparatively, I could probably bust out the old one, compare mic quality. I actually have the materials too. I could probably do it right now. Show you guys how terrible my mics were. How terrible the everything was compared. And now I'm rocking a PlayStation Model 3? I think that's what I'm rocking. It was kind of, I like these headphones. They're very cushioned on the actual ear. So it's not like I wear them and my ears hurt afterwards. Like, I wear them, I take them off, and my ears just, like, feel great. Fuck off. And, you know, I'm probably gonna take NyQuil tonight. I'm probably gonna go until, like, an hour, maybe hour 30, and if I'm really feeling up to it, 2 hours. But, something that happened was, my sister had this friend online who, most everyone on PlayStation's kind of moved on and they've stopped playing and they just overall stopped caring about it. They all moved on to PS4 or Xbox or something. Or computer for that matter. Did he just die? No, he just like roasted himself for a few seconds and jumped back in the water. Right? But I started this friend, and this person, they would always spend, like, they'd spend hours a day playing. And for some reason, she played it on my PlayStation, because that was the only PlayStation we had. It was my PS3, my dad's PS3, and then my dad got a PS4. And I still had my PS3, and I loved it. And then I got my PS4, which is still the one I use today. I got my PS4, I could actually probably look up the date on my phone, but my phone's dead. But I got that a while ago, like a few years ago, maybe. Right. And then I made my own friends on PS4, who I still talk to today. One of my first friends I made was when I moved here. Ow. God damn. Could you not, squeak at that high a pitch, please? And, I met him through COD. Because the first game I got on PlayStation was Battlefront. Which I accidentally installed on my dad's account because of the whole, you have to share accounts bullshit. Which I don't anymore, and I actually lost a lot of games out of it. And I lost quite a bit from doing that because I tried to just switch that account. I didn't lose my friends, but I lost some games, which, I'm kind of mad about. Like, I lost Rocket League, which was sort of just meh. Another shipwreck. So, I don't think we're going to find a village. So, I'm thinking about just going somewhere, hunkering down. We might turn back a bit and go and live back over with there. I was talking about that nice flat area. And, I remember just, like, I remember when I lost my account, I was so scared. I was so afraid I, like, lost everything. I'm actually gonna put that on. And, I remember just having, like, such a breakdown and being so scared, and then, just finding them online again. Not like actually finding them online, but just Googling their names into the PlayStation search engine and refriending them. And when they questioned, who's this? I said with the same, confidence as always, this is Trajan. Hello, how you doing? Like, oh, hey, you had to make a new account? And I said, yep. I did this all actually for YouTube, so. And, it was really, really weird, because you know, YouTube. Well, YouTube was pretty much the same as it is, but there wasn't dark mode, which is pretty cool. This is before I had a phone too. I got my phone in a year ago, last Christmas, previous to this one. And it was pretty cool. I like my phone. I still haven't cracked it. It's been a full year and I've dropped it. I've actually walked into the bathroom and it fell on the floor and it didn't crack. Although sometimes, like, I have a super cheap case too, like maybe $1, maybe $2. And dropping it, like, my mom had this super good case and she dropped it outside and it landed on pretty much the same substances we have in our kitchen, kitchen, as well as bathroom. She dropped hers on concrete, I dropped mine on tile, and hers hit the floor and it shattered. Mine hit the floor and came away pretty much unharmed. I'm saying pretty much because I don't know, there might be some problems with it, but for the time being, it's pretty much unharmed. I want to find a place where there's oak that can grow, because oak and acacia are the woods I like. And yeah. Yeah, it's a nice phone. I like how I'm just like talking about my life now. Like, it went from I love this game and, like, you know, everything, to straight up here's my life. But the move here really sucked because like I said, we had to lose like everything to move. We had to put most everything in the storage sheds that we could hardly afford. We had to I lost my guinea pig, which sucked. So I loved that guinea pig with like all my heart. And he just croaked. That wasn't fun. But, and then, well, my sister lost her guinea pig too. Like, the same time frame. He got pneumonia, which I feel really bad for him, because pneumonia sucks. Because it's water in the lungs, and, you know, it doesn't really affect bigger animals, such as humans. I'm guessing humans maybe bigger, but guinea pigs that are such small beings that need their lungs like super bad. Like you start to like you could hardly breathe, and I remember just sitting there and I remember he was dying, and I forced myself to go to sleep because I didn't want to deal with seeing my pet die. I didn't want to see him dead. And my sister woke me up in the morning and said, Trajan, he made it, he's alive, because we couldn't take him to the vet until morning. And then he died. Right there, on my lap. In the middle of, in the middle of the morning, and I cried a lot. So I love that guinea pig, dude. I'm allergic to them now, which actually fucking sucks, but I love them anyway. They're good pets. We still have some. We still have 4. We still have 1 from the beginning. Like, we got 2 in the beginning, which is Oreo and Coco. And we had them for a while. And then we got Soot. Oh, I don't know why I said Soot, super weird, but Soot. Actually, I might live out over there. Then I'll be over here, and then there's just a few other things. I got Soot. We got Soot, Bruni, and Soot, Brownie, and S'mores. That was the names. Oh, Bruni, by the way. I think I said Brownie. I mean Bruni. And they were good guinea pigs. Then Soot got pneumonia. We had him for like a few days, maybe a week, maybe just maybe a month. He got pneumonia and died. And then we got Peeves. And then we were forced to move. And then Coco died on the road. He was my guinea pig, and he's the one who I cried over. So it was weird because I walked in on him and he was like on his back, twitching and shit. I remember walking up and like, what in the actual? Stop. Thank you, Christ. But he was on his back and I put him on his legs, and he continued to twitch. I remember telling my mom, and she freaked out, and she's like, what happened, you know? And it was weird, and he died. We took him to the vet, and he died, and then we got Peeves as like a, I'm sorry, but here's a new guinea pig kind of thing. Because we had Oreo and Coco for a couple months when we decided we were going to get more. And then, Coco died, so we had Bruni, Peeves, S'mores, and Bruni. Then we got to where we are now, I mean in a physical state, not emotional. And then S'mores caught pneumonia, and he died. And then, after all that, we were just left with Oreo, Coco was dead. Oreo, Bruni, and Peeves. We had them for a while. They were really good guinea pigs. And then we got another guinea pig. His name was George. And we've had them since. They're all still alive. Just we think that Oreo's getting close to passing because he's much older and he's much bigger now. Coco is super dominant. Like, you leave him in a cage with any of the other guinea pigs and he'd hump them. Like, assert dominance. And, yeah. I miss Coco a lot. I mean, he wasn't the best pet in the world, but I fucking loved that guinea pig with, like, all my heart. And, you know, it hurts to see something you love die or pass or anything, really. Human, animal, anything, really. And, I actually have him right here. Hold on, where is he? Here he is. I have Coco right here. I have his urn. He's currently in my hand. You guys probably can't hear that. It's a very slight shaking. Yeah, I have his urn and I keep it with me whenever I really go anywhere. If I leave town or I leave state, I bring him with me. Unless I'm going like super far out of state. Now if I'm like going the town over, I won't really care. But if like I'm leaving for like a month or so, I'll take him. Just because, you know, I'm not leaving him here. And what was I gonna say? I kind of lost my train of thought. The music helps me think, so I kind of forgot where I'm going with this. Okay. Okay, I have a chest, don't I? Yeah, I do. Okay. Chest. Just to put everything in here. Right. Now, what I'm going to take out is I'm going to take out to craft my wood. I'm going to put in the beetroot seeds instead. I'm going to take out the crafting bench. And I'll leave pretty much everything else as is. Yeah, and you know, I was spending a lot of time like just. I remember when we first moved here, it hurt because we had to leave Coco with my grandpa because he was gonna take him to a cremarital place and have him cremated for me so I could actually keep him. I'm quite happy he did. And, okay, I'm gonna lay out the groundwork for this house. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm gonna do a 14 by 15. I think that'll be way big enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, actually, it's gonna be a 14 by 16 due to this, but remember how like weird it was like when we first moved? Because, you know, I wasn't used to Wyoming and I wasn't used to really anything here. And you know, down here we actually have a Smith's. So most everywhere there's a Walmart, except here we don't have a Walmart here. We have a Walmart a town over. That's why I said if we go a town over, because most people when we live here, since there's not a Walmart here, we just go over there a lot. Right. That's a normal thing, like everybody does it. It's not like, oh, you went to the other town over? Shame, you know, it's just kind of like, oh. Alrighty then. Yeah. So. But the house I'm building is I'm planning on just building a nice oak house. I mean, it's not going to be giant. It's not going to be amazing. It's just going to be big enough. Well, it's not going to be just big enough. It's going to be pretty big. It's not going to be that small house across the street. It's going to be that kind of wealthy neighbor, but not exceptionally wealthy. I don't know why, but I keep thinking I'm hearing villagers. Yep, Circus Age stuff. Where did I place that chest? Here it is. you know, for all the time that I've, you know, played this game, ugh, I hate being sick, dude. I don't think I ever had too much fun. Also, when I say, you know, I met friends when I first got on PlayStation, you know one of them. His name is Vortex. OMG, it's Vortex. We have props to Steve for literally punching blocks with his bare hands, not stopping once to say, ow, you know, this really hurts. He just continues to punch it until he breaks it, and he uses the stuff that he breaks with his fists to build. I'm gonna grab some stone so I can make a stone axe. I think my most fond memory of playing this game has to have been... I don't remember. I mean, it could be a whole bunch, like, you know. Oh, I do remember I joined my friend's world once, and they were like super far into the game, like so far that I didn't believe that you could go that far, right? And, you know, I was so amazed. And then I killed him, and he lost, like, everything. Well, I didn't really necessarily kill him. Well, I killed him because I was, you know, punching him like, hey, this is super cool. I punched him, and he fell off a ledge. And he got, like, super salty. And, you know, he's like, dude, I lost so much stuff. I'm like, dude, you didn't lose anything. He's like, yeah, I lost experience. Remember how salty he got with me? Oh, it was funny. It was super funny. You know, I didn't really care. I was much younger at the time, and only thing that crossed my mind was, oh, whoopsies, you're dead now. I remember just how, like, so pissed he was. He would not let it slide. He was not like, you know, he wasn't like, oh, okay, that's okay. He didn't care how young I was. He didn't care how old I was. All he cared about was I just killed him in a video game. This man's was salty. And might I say, I did not give a single shit. I mean, I did. I was much younger, as I said. And I mean, I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. You know, you just lost all that because of me. And then proceeded to apologize. And he pulled the whole, you know, how like when you apologize to somebody, they play the whole, well, it's not fine. It's yeah, that's what he pulled. And I felt so bad. There's this other guy I met, and my mic started to break, and like everybody knew it. And this, I had plans with this one guy, and he wasn't gonna email me. He was gonna mail me a headset, and like, and all he said was give him my address. Actually, I was all for. I mean, yeah, there was the whole like, you know, don't give your address to strangers thing. And I remember how heartbroken I was when my parents said, do not give him our address. I was like, but why? I'll get a free headset. And they're just like, dude, do not. Remember how angry I was? And I told him that my parents wouldn't give me the thing. And he was just like, oh, okay. I don't think he would have done anything. But now that I'm thinking about it, I'm quite happy I didn't do anything. Because if it was different, and he was planning on just coming down to where I live and doing something, I wouldn't have been able to do much. But now, I currently have 2 swords in my room. 2 swords. And a lot of anger. So, that's quite nice. But, yeah. I had a lot of fun playing when I first got the game. And I mean, Minecraft was super new. And, like, it's just, you know, when you first start playing a game, like, everything's so new and it's such a fantastical place, but once you reach a certain point in said game, all of that kind of melts away. Or, you know, it's a game that looks super cheery, and then you actually get down into what it is, and it's depressing as fuck. Yeah, well, that isn't Minecraft. Minecraft was never that way. I'm gonna finish building my house. I'm gonna end the stream because I'm hungry. I'd like to go eat some food. Also, I'd also like to get some rest. So something I do remember though was the first time I got a mic. I was a super squeaker. Like, you know, there's squeakers here and there, but I was like a squeaker. Like, I was bad. And for the first time I put on my mic and I said, "Hey guys, what's up?" You know, everyone was like, "Oh my god, you didn't tell us you were a squeaker," right? And I mean, I remember it's just that. At the time, not knowing what a squeaker was, I was like, "Yeah, I guess I am a squeaker." And I always never really cared too much. But as I got older and I found out how bad squeakers were, like, genuinely, when I first started playing on PlayStation, like PS4 again, I was so afraid to talk. Like, I was afraid somebody would immediately put on their mic and be like, "Shut up, squeaker." But no, like, I put on my mic and I said, "Hey, what's up?" And nobody, like, everyone was like, "Oh, what's up, man?" Squeakers get such a bad rep, and I'm all for that, because, you know, everybody's a squeaker, everybody was a squeaker, and everybody will be a squeaker at some point in their time playing on any video game, console, or really anything for that matter. They will be a squeaker. It is inevitable. And I remember how much I you know, hated being called a squeaker, because I didn't really get a choice in it. I didn't get a choice in, you know, the way I sounded for most of my life, because, you know, a lot of stuff was like that. It was just kind of, you know, suck it up and deal with it. I'm gonna make a double chest. I think I made too big of a house, but I wouldn't be surprised. It's not the first time I've done it. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yep. I can fit quite a bit of chests. One of my fondest memories of playing Minecraft was there's this one friend I made on here, and you know, me and him talked a lot. Me and him got along super well, and then I think one of my last memories gaming with him was he said, you know, "Alright, you know, I've had enough for the night, you know, good night, I'll talk to you in the morning." That's how it was, you know. Morning would roll, like, it'd get late, and then he'd say, "Alright, I'm getting off for the night, good night, see you tomorrow." And then I just never talked to him again. I stopped talking to him because he stopped coming online. Which, you know, as a kid, you usually just think, you never really notice it, like, you notice it at first, and you're just like, "Oh, where are they? You know, they haven't been on in a while." And then as you start to grow up a little bit more, you just realize more and more that you don't care. Until you meet friends like, you know, I have now, like Jones and Vortex or Charlie. You know, like if they just disappear without an explanation, like, I'd freak out, because I know that they'd reach out to me in some way. Like, me and Vortex, we have each other's messenger, so if something happened, he would message me. Now, if he didn't and he just kind of disappeared, I would probably assume that he died. Like, no joke. Like, that would worry the ever-living fuck out of me. It'd be like losing a brother, even though, yes, we met online, and yes, I've never really met him in person, but, you know, he's like a brother to me. I've known him for a long time, and he knows a lot about me. Not everything, but quite a bit. And there's people in the town I'm in who are also like that. Like, if they just disappear without a trace, and their family just disappeared, I would have either assumed that they moved away, or, you know. But a lot of them, like, I have a lot of my friends' numbers, not all of them, but I have quite a few numbers. You know, if they just disappeared and they never texted or anything, I probably would have assumed that they died, and, you know, their family moved away, not wanting to live with the same grief of living in the same home as the house that their child died in. Right, and you know, I never really talked to him again, and just because he never really came online. And I remember coming back to my PS3 after a while, because I hadn't really been on it in a while. I remember loading it up, and the first thing I saw was one of my friends, one of the ones who I hadn't talked to in a while, was still playing Minecraft. Like, I was dumbfounded at this fact. Like, imagine, like, you went into a coma. You went asleep. You were just out and for a couple years. I'd say 10. Well, yeah, like 10. Right? And you snap out of it, and absolutely, like, everything's different except for one thing, and it's still the exact same. I'm not gonna put the roof on this just because I don't have any torches. Right. It was the same person. I can't pronounce his name, so I always call him Morgan Le Fay. So I just started reading the Magic Treehouse. And he said that's how I found out his name. Was by calling him a book character. Alright, well yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. Yeah, because I'm gonna go eat some food. Goodbye.